Okay, we're ready to start again. Oh, I love that feeling. That'll leave a mark. How you doing?
Sounds like one of those cows coming in at night for milking, eh? Oh, not you,
Not many.
the pots.
Oh, not many cows come into my house for milking anymore. What are we doing today?
We're doing a Grecian chicken.
Now, you're not going to go through the old joke, a Grecian urn, and say, what's a Grecian urn? About a buck
Like and a half a day. No,
You're not going to do that?
Not going to do that.
Grecian what?
A Grecian chicken. It's kind of like a very healthy food.
It's kind of like a healthy food.
Well, it is. There's a little bit in that may not be, but other than that, it's fun.
What's it taste like?
Tastes great.
Oh.
We're going to do it in a pita.
Ooh. Huh?
A pita.
You're going to do what?
Put the chicken in a pita.
Oh.
Put the chicken in the pita. And then we got a little hummus.
I got to get a... You're going to hummus a little too?
You got to find your apron.
I got my apron in the fruit dish. Don't ask me why.
You're getting a bump on your head.
Okay, well, I find out how to put this on. Why don't you tell the folks that we'll be back in a minute?
Okay, folks, we'll be back in a minute.
Smart as a whip.
Hey, we're good at this.
No, you're not.
This is called a long flat red.
I went out with her, I believe.
Food Fairs, two grumpy guys in the kitchen, brought to you by Food Fair. Expect the best from Food Fair. And by Done Right Foods, the finest label for your table.
Okay, Grecian chicken is different in what way?
Well, it's using hummus, which is chickpeas, sesame paste.
Oh, no
garlic.
household is complete without sesame paste.
Well, it's called tahini paste, so there, I fooled you.
Ah, so it's
All
from
right,
tahini.
see, this is hummus.
I haven't been in tahini, but I was in Fiji. Okay.
Okay, now that's beautiful. That's hummus.
Well, it might be beautiful to you,
it's
but I'll
chickpeas.
tell you what it looks like to me. I believe that's
It's
under my
chickpeas.
wallboard.
Okay, chickpeas.
Yep.
Under your wallboard.
Under my wallboard, yeah. It looks like
Yeah.
something you'd put under your wallboard to
Okay.
hold it up.
All right. You got mice in your house? So we got chickpeas.
Not since I started serving them your cooking. No.
Tahini paste.
I made
Lime
myself
juice.
chuckle right then. What?
Garlic.
Yep.
A little bit of olive oil.
Yep.
Put it in a food processor.
Yep.
Whiz.
So you've already done this.
Well, it's done ahead of time.
Okay.
Because if I do
Well,
that,
why
it'll
didn't we
take-
do that as part of the...
Well, no, I wanted to show you that.
All right.
And then we have yogurt, natural yogurt.
As opposed to unnatural
And
yogurt.
we're going to mix the yogurt.
What is unnatural yogurt? You see, I got you with another one,
Well,
didn't I?
no, natural yogurt means there's no additives like blueberries and raspberries and lemons and
Well,
strawberries.
they're natural, though, Lee.
Okay,
What are you doing after the show? Do you want to go dancing?
Yeah, we're gonna marinate this. Okay.
Going to marinate that plastic
Yep.
bag?
Well, no, it says.
Okay.
Okay. I'll put
What
that
are
in-
those?
Put
Yeah.
that in the garbage.
In the garbage.
Okay.
Chicken breast, right?
Yeah. And
Oh, okay.
you could either put
Now
these.
we're into work
You could
here.
either cook these,
Do you want me to do this?
but we're gonna cut them in strips.
I've been... Oh, wait a minute. You doing cutting? I have the Band-Aids ready to go.
Now we're gonna marinate this.
Well, wait a minute. You're making chicken strips.
Yeah.
How do you make a chicken strip? You offer it $125 of money. Did you get it? No, seriously.
Not while I'm cutting meat. Thank you. Okay.
Ah, golly. People
No,
say you're not grumpy.
Let's put that
I
back
say
in
it's
there again.
because I'm hilarious. That's why.
Can you get me a Kleenex or
A Kleenex.
Something
Sure.
to wipe
What,
my
you
hands
want to
with?
blow your nose?
No, give me one of those.
Well, you're the guy who threw the paper towels away. Remember I had them sitting right there?
The guys
Now
are-
you've thrown them away.
Okay, we're
I
gonna
got a
put
cucumber. You want to do something
Okay,
with
we're gonna put some cumin.
that? Oh, I
in there.
found them.
1 teaspoon of cumin.
I beg pardon?
Of cumin.
Shrimp boats is a cumin. There. Here, while you dry your hands, we'll tell the people to hang tight. We'll come back and really do the show.
Now we're getting to that Greek flavor.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Lee's Leftovers, presented by Done Right Foods, the finest label for your table.
Not that I'm not fascinated waiting for what's going to come in the rest of the show, but you're calling this a Grecian chicken,
Right.
and is not hummus an Arabic dish?
It came from Greece.
I think-
Chickpeas.
Well,
They grow chickpeas there.
Yogurt. What?
Yogurt.
Okay, well, go through what's in it again.
Okay.
I see the yogurt, but go through what's in
All
this
right.
hummus
Now, if
again.
you want hummus, you got to have sesame paste, which is called tahini paste when you go shopping for it.
Okay.
Tahini. And then you have to have chickpeas. You get a can of chickpeas,
Yeah.
or you can buy dried chickpeas
Yeah.
and soak them in water overnight.
I'm saying yeah a lot here.
It's a lot easier to just take them out of the can, drain the water.
You know, I just noticed something.
Smash it up.
You're taller than I am.
Of course.
Okay, so chickpeas and tahini
and then
paste
garlic, fresh garlic.
and fresh
About
garlic.
a clove or
I'll
two
bet
cloves.
lemon.
And you need lemon.
Lemon.
Lemon, and
And what do you do with it all?
then you mix it all up in a food processor.
Anything more? Have you missed
A
anything?
little bit of pepper if you want.
Okay.
And
Is this how the Arabs make
a
it?
little bit of olive oil.
Or is this how the Greeks make it?
Oh, I suppose they
Because
make it
it's
all
an
the same.
Arabic dish, I'm sure of it. I'm sure of
I'm
it.
making-
Lawrence of Arabia.
I'm making a Greek chicken, and you're calling it Arab.
Oh, all right.
This
Suit
is
yourself.
Okay.
I'm
That's
pretty
hummus.
sure Lawrence
Okay,
took-
now this is yogurt.
Lawrence of Arabia had this in it when
We're
Peter
going to mix
O'Toole
these
was
two
in it.
together.
Okay.
This is kind of like the topping on this wonderful.
All right. So essentially what you're doing is you got an ordinary chicken stuff and you're just putting a Greek hummus paste in it, right?
And I'm going to put it in a pita shell, and I'm going to decorate it with all kinds of stuff.
Oh my golly, there's no end to your talent. Actually,
Okay.
there's no start to your talent.
Now we
That's
got
the
to.
thing.
You got that mixed up ahead of time. You got to
Sure
put
you
that
do.
in the old oven.
Yeah, what do you mean by ahead
Okay.
of time? You start Wednesday, they're coming Saturday, right?
I'll do it in an
Oh,
hour.
okay. Now you got them
You
chicken
just want it all
strips.
to blend together. I've done the chicken strips. I've put
Yep.
in the cumin. Going to put some coriander in here.
What is cumin exactly?
It's from the cumin seed.
Oh, said he.
It is a spice.
Yeah. Well,
Now we got the coriander.
yeah.
1 teaspoon of coriander.
Okay, I'm going to ask again. What's coriander?
Coriander?
Yeah.
It's a spice. You smelled this before. Okay.
Do you know what that reminds me of?
What?
Nothing.
And this is turmeric.
In no time in my. What's this?
This is one of the basic ingredients of curry powder. Oh, well, half teaspoon of that. Wait a
Half
minute.
a teaspoon.
I
eh?
got to fish a little bit
I
of that out
think.
there.
I think maybe you better add. No, nobody's ever going to eat this because I'm sure not. But at
Take
any,
the turmeric out of it.
at any rate, that was supposed to be a half a teaspoon.
Yep.
Okay,
And then we got
I'll
fresh
go
lime.
along with this fantasy of you, Will.
See? We have no-
Yeah, half a lime. I got that. How come not lemon? Rhyme.
Because I like lemon. And besides, the
You
rest
always answer my questions, which are designed to be what the audience wants to know. The audience is probably sitting at home on Saturday night saying, I wonder why you use lemon instead of lime. And you say, because I like lemon or I like lime. What kind of answer is that?
the
It's
answer.
not an answer at all, you see.
I like lime.
Okay, that's a good answer. I like lime.
Let's put
Okay,
that in there.
yep. You're
And
doing fine
We're
here.
going to marinate this a little
Okay, you
bit.
got about a quart of cumin in there and some turmeric.
Turmeric.
And the chicken breast cut into strips,
Yeah, it's starting to take shape.
which is more than can be said for you.
Now, basil.
I beg pardon?
Fresh basil leaves.
Oh, this, ooh. It's a little worried what you called me just then.
No, fresh basil leaves. It gives, it,
yeah,
gives it
okay.
a nice flavor.
Yeah.
It's good.
All right, what was John Cleese's first name in the show Faulty Towers?
Basil.
Very good. Just,
And then we got.
I thought you might have said cumin. What do you got in your hand there?
I got mint.
You got what?
Mint and basil all together.
Remember we were at the store one time and said to the young lady, do you have any fresh mint? And she said, is that produce? We said, never mind.
Yeah, she liked you a lot.
Okay, so you got some fresh mint, some
Yeah.
basil. Here
And I-
come
and
the
I got-
olive oil.
Got 2 teaspoons.
Well, this is Greek. I can give you that.
Green olive oil. If you get that yellow stuff.
Do you know what I read about heart attacks in Greece? They don't have them because their oils are all olive oil.
Okay.
So obviously they're very good for polyunsaturates and things like that, which are in the Two Grumpy Guys cookbook, Cooking for the Heart.
Now we're going to marinate this.
I was trying to do a commercial for the
about
Two
a half an
Grumpy
hour.
Guys
Okay.
cookbook just then when you interrupted me.
Did you move over a little bit? Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Sure, no. Let me get out of your
promote-
way.
I'll show you. We got the lean, mean, fat grilling machine here.
Oh, I've seen this on the TV.
Okay.
This is simply a waffle iron that's been rejiggered, right?
Put a little bit of. See how it flows all the way down there?
What's the point of putting it in there if it
I'm
flows out?
demonstrating what happens when you put the olive.
I understand what
Notice
you're
how
doing.
clean it gets
You're demonstrating. You put oil in there, it falls off.
Okay. Now
Makes sense to me.
let's put these strips on here.
Oh, there's a good idea. This thing is Teflon kind
You
of.
know how long this is going to take?
No.
About 2 minutes.
Well, that's unfortunate because it's a 30-minute show. Perhaps we could do 25 or so of these batches to fill out the time, would you think? Or perhaps I could sing a couple of choruses of She's the Sunflower from the Sunflower State.
You know that song?
Remember that song?
Yeah.
Do you know who did it?
Betty Hutton.
No, Russ Morgan.
Well,
She's the sunflower, she's my one flower, she's the...
this is a really neat thing. You go to the cottages.
Look at your hands.
Of
You're
course.
filthy.
I've been playing
You
with
go to
chick-
cottages, you're going to say,
You know how now look at that dripping off. That's fat coming out of there.
no, it's not, it's cumin.
Well, it's got a little bit of oil in it.
All right.
And
There wasn't any fat in there. It was a boneless,
You could do-
skinless chicken
you
breast.
could do 2 steaks in there. You could do fish in there.
Yeah?
You could do chicken in there.
Why are you doing chicken in there?
Oh. Well, let's check it out.
Big
after we come
surprise to
back.
him. We'll come back, explain some of the features of the program in just a moment.
There's some explaining to do.
No.
Lee's Leftovers, presented by Done Right Foods, a supplier of portion control poultry since 1945. You're watching Food Fair's Two Grumpy Guys in the Kitchen, brought to you in part by Food Fair. Expect the best from Food Fair.
Okay, we're back. I got to tell you, I don't know how you do it because you don't ever appear to me like you know what you're doing. But this smells terrific. No, seriously, it does.
Yeah. See. Okay. Let's take a peek here.
All right.
See how that
Yep.
turmeric
Yep.
makes a nice yellow flavor.
Oh, the turmeric gives it
And
that nice
everything
yellow
else.
color.
And then it's all the juice and the fat and everything that's
Right.
in there. It's
Drips
skinless.
out.
It's skinless breasts.
Yep.
And as a
Yep.
Very healthy for you.
Excellent.
now these are
Are
peanuts.
you sure Jimmy Janakis started like this?
Yep. This is.
Pita bread.
He likes garlic though.
Yeah,
We have.
pita bread.
Yeah.
Now, don't you ordinarily, or you're going to slit it and make a pocket out of it? Pita bread is sometimes called pocket bread. Yep.
And you can, and it's very healthy for you.
Oh, there's the pocket already in there.
You can wear that.
You know what else you could do?
Don't say you're going to. Don't say you're going to a convention.
You can walk into any Shriners convention in North America, and they'd make you president.
Well, you can't now. All right, now these.
I made myself chuckle.
If we've got lots of these to play with.
Oh, sure you do.
You can use that for the hummus.
Use it for the hummus.
Yeah, like.
Like a dip.
Dip it in there. Try that.
Heavy
Try that.
duty.
That's a little dipper. Is that not good?
I tell you the truth. I'm not keen on it. Yes, it's wonderful. Oh, silly me.
Yeah.
So is that ever great?
Okay. So what we've done now, you could actually do a variety of things with pita bread.
I bet you can.
Yep.
You can do a variety of things with almost anything in your life if you want.
Oh, yeah.
Lemonade and whips you can do something with.
So we're going to cut a few here.
Okay. You know I'm not keen on the texture of hummus, but you must remember that I'm an Anglo, whatever that is, wasp, and my taste buds aren't really into hummus. But I understand in certain cultures it's almost a staple.
Okay. Let's get by the green machine. You might have to unplug it. It doesn't have a switch on
Hey,
it.
I'm kind of getting into this hummus though.
Okay.
I really
You
like.
want to unplug her?
Oh, sure. Give me the hard job.
Okay.
Okay.
I certainly did give him the hard job. Okay, let's take these strips out.
Okay.
Don't electrocute yourself.
How long do we do these? Couple of minutes? Three,
It's,
4, 5?
About 3 minutes on this particular machine. You can do them on your barbecue. Take a few more minutes than that. Or you can do the whole breasts and then cut them up after. This here gives them a nice all-around kind of a flavor.
This here does?
This machine. Yeah.
Oh, this here machine here.
Yes, here, machine here.
Okay, the lean green
Okay.
fat grilling
And,
machine.
okay, see all of the fat and all
Yeah.
the stuff come up? There's
Yeah.
all the olive oil we had
Yeah,
and the juice from the chicken.
all gone. Now, what do you
Okay.
do with that? Drink it?
You can if you want. I wouldn't.
Of course you wouldn't.
Okay.
You're not desperate.
Now we've got the yogurt and the hummus in here.
Okay.
We'll make a bowl for the table.
Why, that looks like a bowl full of hummus.
Put the spoon in there so it looks pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And
Now, what are you going to do?
I am going to fill them up.
Going to fill them up. You putting the chicken in there?
Oh, see? But first,
Is this served in Greek restaurants or in Greece or on the Aegean Isles, so to speak? You missed again. How can you miss the garbage bag every single time you try?
contacts. Contact lenses. I can't see that far down.
You're not wearing contact. Oh, that's why. But you're not wearing contact.
It was an answer. So, okay, so now we got...
I got you with that one.
Yes, you did.
Golly. Don't drop any more on the floor, okay?
We're going to cut the tomato up.
I feel like George Burns. Every time I go down there to pick something up, I have to say to myself, as long as I'm down here, what else can I do?
So we're going to cut that up a little bit.
All right.
Actually, cucumbers would be nice, too.
All right. Oh, yeah. They're
Cucumbers,
very cool.
Cucumbers are nice and cool. Okay?
Well, didn't I see a cucumber
Okay.
around here? Yeah, I did. Why don't you do something with it?
You got to
Oh, I know. Why you didn't do anything with this
look
cucumber.
awful funny. Okay,
This cucumber has ceased to be.
it is
This
a non-cucumber.
cucumber is no more.
Okay,
This cucumber has passed on.
I think we get the
This
message.
cucumber is made of wood.
Okay, you see, now we fill this.
I got you with that one.
You
You want to try one of the green peppers? I wouldn't if I were you.
Okay, so we filled that up with chicken.
You did you?
Yeah. Now
Oh, and a little hummus on top.
let's put the hummus and the yogurt in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hummus and yogurt mixed
And
up.
now we're going to put.
You're just a tad sloppy
some
there. You've been
tomatoes in
spilling it
there.
all over.
Tomatoes
You
in there.
notice something? This scene that we're in right now, this is our show. I'm standing here with my left hand near the burner, and you're doing something.
Yes.
Now, I wanted something to do today, and you didn't give me anything to do.
You clean
Can I
up.
do that?
You're cleaning up today.
Oh.
Now we put. This is curly endive.
Curly endive.
Curly endive.
Didn't he play with
No,
his priest?
I knew he was going to come up with something like that. Okay.
Curly
I'm looking for a plate.
Larry and Moe endive.
Find me a plate.
Find you a
There's
plate.
one over there.
Okay, well, just that.
And I'll make some more up here.
Okay,
Now,
how
these
big
are-
a plate
these
do
are
you
really
want?
good.
Big one or small one?
Give me the small one.
A small one?
Sure.
Got one right here.
All right.
We can thank the Bay downtown for providing us with all these plates and forks and things. And all the, as a matter of fact, all the, here's a word, accoutrements that are on the set.
Accoutrements on
Yeah.
the set.
What do I do? Stand and hold this for an hour or what?
Yeah, I'm going to put a little pita on one of those.
Oh, hey, does that ever look neat?
Yeah, now hold it with your thumb a little bit there.
Hold what with my thumb?
So it doesn't tip over.
Like so?
Yeah.
I'm holding it with my thumb so it don't tip over.
So, okay, and then I'm going to fill these up.
Hear about the waiter who shows up with his thumb in the soup, and the customer says, "Waiter,
There's a thumb.
there's a thumb in my soup," and the waiter says, "Hush, the others will want one too." That's an old Andy Griffith joke.
Now, as you can see, you don't need much more.
No, certainly not. You stuffed a whole bunch of endive in there.
Yeah.
Curly
Now,
endive.
could you eat two of those?
How do I know? Till I have one. Not so sure. I
Now,
want to try the one.
Remember, there's very little fat
I got
on
my
it.
other thumb going here too.
Here, but you could
You're
actually
going to have
cut
to
this.
stop putting stuff on this
You-
plate because I've run out of thumbs.
Now, you could cut this thinner if you want.
Cut what thinner if I
The
want?
chicken. You know.
Well, why
I'll
didn't
put
you?
two in there. Throw a little tomato in there.
Yeah,
Throw some hummus in there.
yeah. And presto zesto, Grecian chicken.
All right.
This is a pretty simple dish when you come down to it.
Ah, yeah, it's easy. It's fun.
I'll tell you what. Is that the cumin that I smell?
That's the cumin that you smell.
Well, it's pretty darn...
I know. You're going to come up with cumin and
Flavorful.
rye again, right?
I beg pardon?
Cumin and rye again?
No, I wasn't going to tell that one.
Yeah.
No, shrimp boats is a cumin. I told that one earlier.
Oh.
All right, so this would feed a family of one,
Well,
then?
obviously.
One big,
If
fat,
you,
hungry
can you eat
person.
more? Can you eat more than one of those?
I don't eat them anyway, for God's sake.
You're gonna
You
have
already
to.
gave me one heart attack. How
supposed
many
to.
more do you want me to have? Nothing personal. I mean, I like you and everything. You want me to stick my thumb on there, too, to keep it from tipping over?
You can.
I'll tell you what I'd like to do with this thumb. You know what I'd like to do with this
No,
thumb?
I don't want to hear about it.
Well, I'll tell you what I'd like to do with this thumb. I'd like to rub my nose because it's real itchy. Okay.
Just don't touch the food.
All right.
Okay, we got some more in here.
You don't care what else I do as long as I don't touch the food. Well, I believe we got the drift of the whole thing here, Lee.
Yeah, I'm just sort of.
Yeah.
Waiting
We
for you
see
to make
what.
the
Yeah,
station
we
break
no,
here.
no. We're not a bunch of dolts.
Now, there
here.
are people at home saying, Ma,
No, they're
go
not.
make that in the fridge right
Yeah,
now.
sure. And we'll be back
Get a
in a
hold of
moment
that
after Ma goes to
cumin
the
there.
fridge.
Yeah.
Can I let this down now? Thanks.
Lee's Leftovers, presented by Done Right Foods, the aristocrat of all chickens. You're watching Food Fair's Two Grumpy Guys in the Kitchen, brought to you in part by Food Fair. Expect the best from Food Fair.
Well, that's a relatively simple dish, but it really smells.
I think anybody can do that
very
one. Anybody can do that one.
Yes, sir, as long as you make this hummus. That's the hard part,
See,
right there.
that beats some of the you get falafel. Have you ever tried falafel?
I've been falafeled on occasion, yes.
It beats burgers and
But
all that other
as
stuff.
long
at
as it's
night.
been consenting adults, it's okay.
It's healthy for you in front of the TV.
I believe Bill Clinton was arrested for falafel.
If you,
If I what?
I'm not saying it.
Okay.
We're going to have wine with us.
Oh, what a surprise. A Greek wine?
It's a nice light wine, a cheerful little devil.
I understand. Is that a Greek wine?
1995 Gloria Liebfraumilch. It's
You
German.
just spit all over my eye.
And
Yeah, okay. That's a German wine.
ah,
All right, okay. So
Yeah, you gotta
a light German wine with our stuff, and let's take a look at what it looks like.
okay.
When you serve it with a little color, a little pepper, is that? Yellow pepper for color? And
little bit
a
of lemon, yellow
little
pepper.
tomato, and perhaps some grapes. This is a nice, light, summery type thing, huh?
It's for it's for something out in the patio in the afternoon.
Okay, well, let's take a look at the recipe.
Okay.
And remember, it's a pretty simple one. And remember, well, except for the hummus, which is maybe a little more work than simple. And these recipes all available, of course, at food fair stores everywhere. My congratulations to you, not the chef, the cook.
Oh.
You're quite adamant about not being called a chef.
All my buddies who are chefs would resent that because they've taken years of schooling and education and gone through
And
courses.
you've had diddly squat, except for you and Aunt Matilda out on
My
the farm
mother?
with the 20 farm
Yeah,
hands.
my mother said, get
I
that
got
meal ready when I come home from work or else.
And make sure it's Grecian chicken with hummus.
No.
I'll just bet you.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you had
Bologna
fun with this
sandwiches.
one. Mhm.
It was bologna sandwiches.
Well, we'll do that next week. Hope you had fun with this one. Pick up your recipe at Food Fair, and we'll come back and wrestle another recipe 2 out of 3 next week.
Used to be called CPR steak.
It did it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All the very best.
Bologna.
I hope you find work with your life.
Yeah,
too.
well, hummus.
Okay.
Essence of Germany.
Essence of Coco Chanel.
Yeah. Oh, in a way,
I
that,
kinda like
that
it.
lean machine.
Hey, this is
Really
a
does a
piece of
nice
work,
job.
isn't it?
Yeah, it works.
I've seen it on.
Food Fair's Two Grumpy Guys in the Kitchen has been brought to you by Food Fair. Expect the best from Food Fair. And by Done Right Foods, the finest label for your table. The Grumpy Guy's Kitchen, supplied by Gateway Kitchen and Bath Center, crafted precisely for you. Special thanks to the Bay Downtown for all appliances, utensils, place settings, and set decoration. Promotional consideration thanks to KY58, Good Time Oldies, Nighttime Sports. This has been a Grumpy Guys production.